Sports, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Buffalo Bills and the New York Jets on Monday Night Prime Time.
The unmistakable New York skyline to the east, and we are across the river on the Jersey side. A good one here in the AFC East. So glad you're with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, for years, this division was dominated by the Patriots, winning 16 of a possible 17 years. For the last 4, it's belonged to Buffalo under Sean McDermott. Now, though, this seems like it's anyone's division.
No question. I mean, you mentioned the Patriots. Obviously, they have one of the greatest traditions of winning in the history of the NFL. New coach, new era. We'll see how that unfolds. You mentioned Buffalo. But I think if I'm a New York Jets fan with Aaron Rodgers back under center healthy and what Mike McDaniel is building down in Miami, you said it. This is really a division that over the years was a one-horse race. And now I think all 4 of these teams entering the season think this division goes through them.
Rodgers going to put it up to get started. He's going to test this secondary right away. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 71 yards. Touchdown, Jets. Oh, man, what a start to this one, Greg. Right out of the gate, first play of the game. A big ball downfield for the touchdown.
I don't even think the fans have settled into their seats, Mike. I mean, you talk about a fast start. There was no settling into this one. This play caller wanted to attack early, and boy, did he ever.
Zerline's kick, up and good. And the Jets will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So out come the Bills and the face of the franchise, 28-year-old Josh Allen. Year 7 already with Buffalo. The last 4 years, over 4,000 passing yards in each. The man who makes this team go.
I feel like every time I watch him, I come away with this, throwback feel. I mean, the way he plays the position, he is not going to look to slide. He is not looking to avoid contact. He kind of plays this game like it was played years ago at the quarterback position. And now, Mike, let's be honest. It's very easy to do it when you're usually one of the biggest guys in the field, the fastest guys in the field, and has the biggest arm. So the physical traits allow him to play that style, but he is just a blast to watch and somebody you can just tell truly loves playing the game. So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Every offensive coordinator has drive starters, meaning it's a completion, it's a run play that we feel great about, it's a screen. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
17 yards on that play. Good for a Bills first down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points. I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage, or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
Allen going to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And third down coming up. He'll try and run here with Cook. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. And it sets up 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking 1st down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
And no chance to down this one. It carries deep into the end zone for a touchback. The Jets offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They had the stunner to open this game. 1 play to the house. What will they do on this drive? It's 1st and 10. Now the first back taken in the 2022 draft, Breece Hall. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, Rodgers. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. 20-yard pickup there. Good for a Jets 1st down.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield. And there does come some danger when you throw back across. But in this case, it's a big completion.
They will run it over center with Hall. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Big Ed Oliver there on the tackle. Second down and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Taron Johnson. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see. And it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum building.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Jets offense back onto the field for their next possession. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Now a second down throw from Rodgers. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
Here's 1st and 10. Rodgers to throw. In trouble, and down he goes.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
They'll run. This is Hall. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. To throw is Rodgers. That's right side and brought in by Williams.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That's taken in, and he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
On the handoff, here comes Hall. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
So we've played one. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there, and it'll be 3rd down.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
On 3rd down, Rodgers. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. So, 4th down, and the veteran Greg Zuerlein on for the Jets. This will be a 46-yard attempt. Zuerlein's kick is good. And the Jets will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. The reception belongs to Mac Hollins.
These are the type of plays that drive a coach crazy in the film room, and you have to learn as a quarterback to avoid. You can take some chances. You can push the ball downfield, but not only to pick up a couple yards. You got to pick your chances of when you want to be aggressive, and you got to make sure you make better decisions going forward.
Tight end on the move left. From the gun, it's Allen. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dawson Knox. And it's going to be third down. In motion, Shakir. Allen on third down. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
When you look back last year and the Buffalo Bills went on their late season run to the playoffs, it really was getting the ball in the hands of James Cook. 44 catches last year in year 2, more than double his rookie year. He's going to continue to be a big-time player alongside Josh Allen.
Again, it's Allen to the air. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. Man in motion here is Hollins. Throwing again, it's Allen. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Mosley. And the Jets are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll go again with Hall. Give them 14 on that one. And the Jets have a first down.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
A give. Here's Hall. And he'll take this one forward for about 3. And that's a first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
A-Rod down to throw on first down. A dive and a catch. Incredible. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
So, Mike, you look back at the quarterback and you see that this ball is coming out of his hand and it's going to be low. And the decision's made. You've got to go down to the ground to secure the catch. First order of business. Your hands are between the ground and the ball, no matter what that looks like. And then once you secure it, you've got to roll, protect the ball, and under no circumstances can that ball move or hit the ground. I mean, how often do we see a great catch overturned on replay? So it's not easy, but you get paid to catch them all.
The master of play action, Rodgers. That's complete to Jeremy Ruckert. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
He'll try the right side with Hall. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. And the Jets are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. He has really thrown the ball well here in this first half. Look at the numbers. Over 200 yards passing now for the game. From 6 yards out, it's first and goal. They'll run. It's Hall. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on first and goal. Here now, second down and goal. One more time, they give it to Hall. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Reese Hall. Touchdown, New York. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Zerline's kick. Up and good. And the Jets will get out in front 17-7. Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming, and the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. So we have a 10-point game here at halftime as we get you down to Florida. Orlando specifically. It's where the coaches, John, and both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. The Bills offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Quincy Williams. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. Second half, and the defense continues to be item one in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike, and now to come up with a pick six here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
Zerline's kick, up and good. And the Jets up their lead. It's now 24-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. First and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. A throw on the move is caught. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Don't get that often during the season. First play of the drive picks up 29 yards. On the zone read, a handoff here to Cook. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Out of the gun, here's Allen. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
It came up a little bit short there on 3rd down, but I think the reality is, Mike, they've been in 4-down territory for a while now. You find yourself down multiple scores. You cannot afford to waste any of these possessions.
That one caught. It's Knox, the tight end.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
That's taken in by Shakir. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2. Allen going to throw again. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, Doesn't really translate it on the scoreboard just yet.
And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down. Throwing is Allen. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Sauce Gardner.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
Breece Hall making his way back out there as the Jets are on offense again. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. He's up the sideline to the 25. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. A throw left side taken in by Corley. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. From the gun, Rodgers. A throw left side taken in by Wilson. It's 1st down, and it's Hall. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Rodgers here on 2nd down. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Rasul Douglas. Inside the 20. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Davis now to return it. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Jets offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with first down. Has an opening past the 40. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield.
Well, that's a heck of a 1-2 punch right there, and that's something that every offense stresses. The ability to be equally effective run and pass on any given snap. They follow up the successful pass play with a big explosive run.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Rodgers. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Third and long for Rodgers. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he's going to be taken down. So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Rodgers to throw. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
A run here with Hall, and he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. On the give, it's Hall. He'll fight forward for a short pickup to the 16. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. He's going to keep it himself.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
A conversion here could finish this one off. It's 3rd and inches. Rodgers. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he will power his way into the end zone. Reese Hall. Touchdown, Jets. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Now Zerline on to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Jets will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. The Bills offense ready to take over once more. This secondary will get a lot of the credit. 3 picks so far. But, Greg, the pass rush has been relentless as well.
Yeah, I think it's super important, Mike, that we point out just how much the pass rush and then the second.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Man in motion here is Hollins. Now Allen on 1st down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They motion a receiver right. Now Allen to throw on 2nd down. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Play action. It's Allen. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. To throw again, it's Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Again, it's Allen to the air.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
They can keep the drive alive if they get to the 4, but facing 3rd down at the moment. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's going to be caught. And he's in. Keon Coleman. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
On the run, here's Hall. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Another run here with Hall. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. 70 seconds left to go in this game. They'll drop to throw. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They give to Hall. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And make it 3 touchdowns. Now, remember, he caught the one earlier. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And, Mike, this is what every offense is searching for out of the running back position. Can you impact the game equally on the ground as you can through the air? And that's exactly what this guy has done so far today.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Bills offense starting to trot out for this next possession. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. He finds Hollins on the ground. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. A final shot now for Allen. He's got room to roam. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So this one in the win column for the Jets. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL